The G120P variable speed drive makes commissioning fast and easy. For your convenience, the G120P offers several setup options via the basic operator panel BOP-2, via the Intelligent Operator Panel IOP, or via computer using the starter software. In the next few minutes, we will show you how fast it is to set up a G120P from the basic operator panel and how useful the macros built into the G120P are. To start commissioning, first press the Escape button. The monitor option will start blinking on the display. Press the Up button twice until you see Setup on the display. Confirm by pressing OK. In the first step, the BOP-2 asks you if you want to reset the drive to the factory settings. This is recommended in order to ensure that the setup process starts with the basic settings. Press the button until Yes appears on the display and continue by pressing OK. The busy signal indicates that the drive is now restoring the factory settings. The next step is to select the control mode, which determines how the drive controls the motor. Confirm by pressing OK. The drive automatically defaults to V2F parabolic, the most common control mode in HVAC applications. There is also an option for V2F parabolic with Eco mode, which helps you to save more energy by reducing the output voltage as much as possible without reducing the motor speed. Furthermore, G120P also supports V2F linear and sensorless vector control. Sensorless vector control is the preferred choice for very dynamic applications or low torque monitoring applications. Confirm by pressing OK. For all motor-related data, please refer to the motor's rating plate. In the next step, select the motor voltage. In order to quickly change the values, press and hold the up or down button, or to prevent overshooting the target, you can change the value one digit at a time by holding the OK button down for 3 seconds. You can then use the OK button to select the required digit, and use the up or down buttons to change the value. In motor RPM, enter the nominal speed of the motor as indicated on the rating plate. It's recommended to always perform a motor ID in order to optimize the settings of your drive. For V2F control, choose Motor ID at standstill. When using sensorless vector control, it's recommended, as long as it's safe to do so, to choose Motor ID at standstill and when rotating. The next step in the setup process is macro parameter P15. The control unit of the G120P has a large set of I/Os and wide range of software functions to cover all common HVAC solutions. For the most common setup scenarios, the control unit offers predefined programs known as macros. When selecting a macro, the following happens. The I/Os of the drive are automatically assigned to a certain functionality. Certain parameter values, for example the parameters for an automatic restart, are automatically set so that this function is activated without further need for configuration. The HVAC-relevant macros implemented in the G120P are the following. Macro 12, Standard I/O with AS, factory setting. 0 to 10 volt analog set point and digital input on command. Macro 101, General purpose application, covers most of the basic applications. 0 to 10 volt set point. Fixed speed override and essential service mode ESM. Please note, ensure the external fault input on digital input 1 is connected and energized to prevent this from disrupting the commissioning process. Macro 103, Pump Delta P control. Macro 104, Stairway pressurization ESM. This automatically sets the essential service mode in the G120P, which in the event of fire allows the drive to work as long as possible in order to ensure smoke-free escape routes. Macro 105, pressure-controlled supply fan and ESM fixed speed. Macro 106, cooling tower fan, active temperature sensor, and hibernation mode. Macro 107, cooling tower fan, LG Nickel 1000 temperature sensor and hibernation mode. Macro 108, USS fieldbus. Macro 109, Modbus RTU fieldbus. Macro 110, BACnet MSTP fieldbus. In our example, we are selecting the standard application, Macro number 12. For most applications, a minimum motor speed of 20% of the maximum motor speed is a safe value. In our example, that would be 300 revolutions per minute. In the next two steps, set the ramp up and ramp down times suitable for your application. The Siemens recommendations for the most common HVAC applications can be found in the Getting Started guide, included in each bundle. The next step is the last step. Choose Yes in the Finish dialog to confirm all configurations made during setup. It's this easy to commission your G120P using BOP-2.